Recently, Johnny and I traveled to Los Angeles to play Jurassic World Evolution, a game that's being made by Frontier Developments, just down the road from us in Cambridge in the UK. If you want to know why we went all the way across the pond, you can click on the video link on screen now. But if you want to see me playing the first 40 minutes or so of the game with the help of Frontier's head of animation, Nick Rogers, stick around. Because we're playing the game in quite a noisy venue, the audio is a little bit odd at points, but hopefully you'll still hear all of Nick's awesome anecdotes from making the game, as well as his top tips for playing. Enjoy.
Right, we are recording, so I will hand over to you and you do your thing.
Amazing. All right, well I'm just gonna launch straight in. I don't know what it is. I love this opening screen. Like it's just
sets the scene.
It sets the scene so well. So am I jumping straight into new game?
New game.
All right.
Okay.
Now, you worked on animation in this game, right?
That's right. Yeah, I'm Nick Rogers. I'm the head of animation or something.
Head of animation. Like, so I've played a little bit of this already, and I've got to say, like, the dinosaurs look incredible. I mean,
I'm really glad to hear that.
they just have a real weight to them. Like, I mean, what was your kind of process for that? Like,
so we're really lucky. We've got this incredible team of animators at Frontier. We've got a lot of experience with doing creature animation.
Yes.
The game is no different. Obviously, everyone was pretty excited to be working on a Jurassic Park game, but our first point of reference is always the films. So we always start with footage of the dinosaurs from the films and try and make sure we make it as authentic as that as possible. Ooh, that was fine. So just bring it back. And if the films don't have exactly what we want, then we work with a lot of wildlife references as well. So we try and find the nearest living animal to that creature, like an elephant, any rhinoceroses. Really good. And that gives us an idea of where it is.
Yes. I mean, it must be, as an animator, it must be like a dream job, right? Because it's just so interesting.
It's the best thing I think I've ever worked on. It is.
Were you a Jurassic Park fanboy before?
Huge Jurassic
Who isn't,
Park
right?
Yeah, I know. So, as I've said in other things before, it's the reason I got into CG animation. I first saw that when I was a kid. I just thought, I don't understand what they're doing there, but I want to do that. So,
honestly, like of all the films I've watched since, it holds up like incredibly well.
I watch it regularly. It's great every time.
Did you watch it in preparation to come out here?
I watched it a few times in preparation, yeah.
Alright, so I haven't been listening to lovely Dr. Ian Malcolm, so...
Oh, so we've got the lovely Dr. Ian Malcolm.
Yes.
He's always going to be trying warning you of what could go wrong. But Cabot Finch there is just trying to talk you through the basics of the game.
He's the money man, right?
He's the money man, and he's just giving you a task to instruct.
Here we go. There we go. Nice. Put it here.
Yep, so normally you can build that anywhere, but it's like this intro is
it makes me happy that it's the Hammond. And we need to connect the path, right?
Yep, that's right. So every building will have power.
You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network.
So start up here and then just
that's
easy.
It. Yep, so a little spline-based path building.
Yep.
Now comes the real test.
And you get straight into making the first dinosaur.
Let's not mess around, no.
Big word for a not-so-little egg. Get one by clicking on the lab and then selecting an egg.
Just kind of like a little kind of...
Yeah.
It's quite sweet.
Kind of ostrich-like, aren't they?
Oh yeah, very much. Yeah, again, really good for our animation. We used a lot of ostriches and cassowaries as well. Yeah.
Yes. It's really, because I remember chatting to the animation department on Horizon Zero Dawn, and they were so they actually showed us like the actual YouTube videos that some of the animations are based on. It's fascinating to see from start to finish.
Yeah, it's great. You always work for as much reference as possible to try and get every little detail.
And it's just so, some of the inspirations you'd never really imagine, like it's thinking outside the box like that, especially with things where there is no real life comparison. Must be
sometimes we just have to act out ourselves. We just have to turn the camera on and act like a dinosaur, but it lets you get all those little lifelike twitches and eye darts and things for little detail.
There we go. Oh. Yeah, just the little quivers on their bellies and stuff. I just really love.
We try to want to make sure that you're aware of like the muscles that are at work as well. So the dinosaurs actually have some weight and mass to them.
Absolutely.
And also you'll notice there's little systems at play there which make sure the feet are always in contact with the ground. That the weight is always positioned in the correct place, even when they're going up and down hills. We've got a special industrial system that moves the dinosaur about to make sure that you'll always get nice,
That's
solid
fascinating
things. Yeah.
because quite often you see like feet like that are kind of like not quite right in games, like where it's either clipping or it's sitting flat on top of a curved surface.
Well, with small feet you can get away with that, but when you've got a dinosaur with like a 10-foot long foot, you're really going to notice if it clips. And particularly the huge 30-meter long dinosaurs, the Brachiosaurus, the Apatosaurus, and if they're not sitting right on the landscape, they're going to look really strange. So we had to build a whole new system to take care of that.
Did you have a favorite one to sort of work on?
I love the Parasaurus. It's
Yeah?
always my favorite one. Yeah, it's just such a lovely dinosaur. Really cool.
The Ankylosaurus is
Ankylosaurus,
probably my
yeah, with
favorite.
the big,
Yeah.
big plated one.
Yeah. It's their big smashing tails.
Yeah,
Too.
absolutely.
Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
All right.
Okay, so you've been presented with 3 different divisions here, so these kind of really inform the way that you're going to flow through the narrative. So you've got Dr. Dua, she's all about making the most pure dinosaur imaginable. You've got Isaac, and his main thing is just getting tourists into the park. He wants everything to be
Awesome.
like the world's best
Yeah.
entertainment park. And George Lambert, he just wants really, really dangerous dinosaurs because he wants to see how far they can push their security. He just wants he wants to make the most dangerous things so you can then try and contain them.
Oh, George.
So
you do spoil us.
He's a gambler. Oh, you've gone with George.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Or what do you think? Between that and entertainment, what do you think?
I really like the security
Yeah?
division, actually.
Okay.
He throws a few curveballs your way.
Excellent. Let's do it.
So, yeah, you do start off with the expedition set.
That's pretty crucial anyway, isn't
Absolutely.
it?
That's how you bring more new DNA into the park.
Welcome to the
Send off your expedition team to bring
So
that
here's
across.
our
This
basic
looks like a
conundrum.
good place to put one.
We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors, because these animals have potential as combatants. Look,
And again, you just look up together.
Yeah.
myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
A little bit of a skew with path, but gets the job done.
Yep. You can get in as long as the staff
An
guess can get in there.
expedition
then-
center
Yeah.
will allow you to send dig teams around the world in search of new dino fossils. DNA can be
You get
extracted
treated
from
to a
these
lovely little
fossils,
time-lapse animation.
I quite like that time lapse. Yeah,
I
it's
do.
nice.
I
yeah.
enjoy that. That's the thing that we always wanted to get in, and we managed to get it working nice.
So,
There
one
you go.
more thing.
I love
Your
this too.
reputation.
Yeah, but
Your
you had
rep,
a good
quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay?
Yeah.
If you have a
Oh,
solid
I should get a new
reputation
mission
with a
soon,
dig
which
Yeah.
would be to go
you're
off
more
and
likely to
get some
benefit from them.
fossils, but he's going to tell you precisely which dinosaur he wants to
Like
get.
life,
Excellent.
it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention.
So gorgeous.
they
Like
don't
even
get
when
it,
nothing's happening, it just
to
looks
take it personally.
really pretty.
It's really lovely when the weather kicks in as well, so I'm hoping there'll be a storm a bit later on.
Yeah.
Well done. And you'll notice
Yum.
absolutely no hint of sarcasm. Unless you listen real closely. So what I meant to say is that completing missions raises your standing,
Oh,
your reputation, if you will.
Cabbage Finch even has like a real CEO name, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, he does. He's got
Give you
serious
more
beard.
difficult missions.
CEO facial hair. It's a thing.
Yeah, and this map obviously shows you get to unlock later
Yeah.
on as well, so it hints a little bit later to where you get to go later on.
Muertos. Cinco Muertos. Five deaths.
Yeah, La Cinco Muertos.
Give it a
You're
once over.
Mataceros at the moment, Sauna,
Let me know if you're
Yeah.
interested.
Muerta,
The other one.
and yeah. And,
Glad to have you
I
on
thought I'd
board.
remember them all, but I knew I'd fail if I tried.
The animals in the very
So he wants you to build an Edmontosaurus. So if you go to the expedition,
security systems.
so
Okay.
all of these big sites, they're real life big sites, so they're real places in the real world, and you can read more about them in
Underestimate their
our
capabilities.
Yeah, in the
database.
That's
database.
why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols.
I love
and
that sort of,
barriers.
and that's the sort of stuff
This is
that
where you
people
come
will really appreciate
Nothing
about
this
as
guy
well. Like
Lambert
the
is
little
That's
new.
extra
that-
bits
that's
He
of
the-
actually
yeah.
sees these animals
There
as
should be
both
one that has
opportunity
most
and
Specifically on
threat.
Edmontosauruses. There you go. In Canada. But if you go over to the InGen database,
I need
sorry,
you to incubate and hatch some dinosaurs, then house them and ensure we have
you
an
can see that you can get
instant
information
presence
about
on the
any
island.
aspect of the game.
This is the
Even
first
just
phase
these
of this
these
project.
images just
Carry
make me
on.
happy. It's
That's
like
really good.
ridiculous. Oh,
You get everything, so you can learn about every character that you talk to is going to unlock a bit of information about that person.
They'll
So
bring back what they find to the
There he
fossil
is.
center for
find
extraction.
out all about. Everyone goes for Ian Malcolm.
of course they do. Oh well, there's
Where's the love for
as well.
George?
Diseases. Oh, of course, because
Yeah, so our dinosaurs can get sick,
yeah.
and the sickness can spread, and you can end up with an epidemic if you're not careful. So you need to make sure you get out there and treat your
Oh,
sicknesses as soon as
no.
possible. And you got to make sure that you research the right medication for the right
the right-
sickness.
right.
'Cause, Yeah, if you're not keeping on top of your inoculations, they can get sick.
And what kind of things can cause disease? Like, I guess dead dinosaurs?
It's mostly just if they're not being that well looked after, they start to get sick. Sometimes they just get sick for no fault of your own, but the main thing is how you manage it. It's about how you contain it, making sure you address it quickly. So, George wants you to get a 50% genome for Edmontosaurus. So if you go to your fossil center, which is this one here, you should already have a bit of Edmontosaurus DNA. That one. There you go, Edmontosaurus.
Extracting dino.
That's it. So you get different qualities of fossils.
Yes.
Amber is obviously the best one because that's got the most preserved DNA in it, but get what we can from these fossils.
Okay, so there.
So while that's going, I think we're going to wait for our expedition to come back.
Yes.
But feel free to sort of do a bit of building. You can place down some feeders just with timers.
What do you reckon we should build? Yeah, we can put down a feeder. That would be includers.
Where you place the feeders is quite important. You're probably the ground
This one.
Because later on, if you have viewing galleries and things, it's quite useful to say, like, look, let's put one here where people can see.
So we should put this one here because there's a path there.
Because then people will be able to see the dinosaur when they're feeding, which obviously then quite a
better value for money for them.
So you don't have many people in your park at the moment, but as we get more dinosaurs, they'll start.
What else should we build? Oh, here comes our...
Oh, you've got your expedition coming back, so soon you'll have some more fossils appear at the fossil centre. You should get a little pop-up. There we go.
I love that the effort, like, to actually have the helicopter come and go. Hey!
Hey, there you go, and you've got... Oh, there you go, you've got a chunk of amber there, that's going to need to be pushed over 50%.
Oh, and...
Oh yeah, sometimes you just get some precious metals as well, which you can just sell.
Like, they just pocket it and just bring it back.
Yeah, exactly. They just found it and thought, well, that can't be the way.
You may as well do that too. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. And if you ever get to 100%, you don't need any more. You can just sell it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If you have to get rid of stuff.
I'm sure it happens. Management is not always my strong point. Okay, so that's our power station.
Power station? Yeah, every single building has its own power drains. You've got to make sure that your power needs to keep up. You can upgrade the power stations on top of everything.
Yes.
It might be useful at this point. Well, actually, you get taken through it. You can have a look through the research trees and things. But...
Yeah. Okay, so genetic research, we got that.
Oh yeah, when you get more genes, splicing it does.
Yes.
There you go. You're ready to build your Edmontosaurus.
Excellent. Let's do that. They're not the first thing I think of when I think of a really scary, powerful dinosaur. But I guess you gotta.
Well, you gotta start somewhere, haven't you? Especially with the conspiracy one.
So
you might have noticed your next mission is to release it. So.
And you can modify their genomes further, right?
Yeah, so if you want to alter the base stats of the dinosaur, you plug up the gaps in their DNA with different dinosaurs.
That's
so
cool.
By default, it's always frogs, but you want something a bit tougher than a frog. Komodo dragons,
robust
lions, crocodiles.
Ah, and then it can make them, I guess, last longer or resilient.
Makes them tougher, makes them resilient to things.
What's prestige? Is that how much people enjoy them?
Yeah, that's it. It's going to be the more excitement they generate.
Nice. Okay. I don't know if I should have done that, but...
Yeah, well, why not? It's,
did that.
You can see it gets the little DNA strand behind it now, just
so
that you know that is a modified genome.
Got you, yeah.
So it's going to make it ever so slightly more expensive, but it's not.
Okay. Alright. Done.
These are quite quick to build as well, so you should have it.
So, construct an ACU center. Should I just get ahead on that?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Jump ahead. And you've got a research.
What does ACU stand for?
ACU stands for
Airborne
Containment Unit.
That sounds
right.
So
it's basically the helicopter that tranquilizes the dinosaurs.
That's pretty important.
So if anything goes horribly wrong, you can quickly knock them out, get them back to safety. Because you want to keep them safe as well as the guests. We're not hurting them, we're just...
No, and that's what... Who was it? I was talking to someone earlier, and they were like, have you noticed that, like, throughout the entire series of films, no one harmed... Like, I think only one or two people have actually harmed the dinosaurs?
Yeah, it's not what it's about.
No, it's not. It's about dinosaurs harming humans.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting out of line, Nature will tell you. Yeah.
Dinosaurs harming babies, is too bad.
I know, right? What is that? That babysitter got it terribly.
Yeah, she got it bad.
Here we go.
But then she was on that time.
Yeah, right? How dare she?
The enormous crime. There we go. I love this guy
pretty
because
cool
he looks
looking.
like he's got a big blonde mustache.
He does.
I actually hit my microphone by doing a mustache.
Oh man. So what? That's a really sort of original kind of movement as well, isn't it? Like they're kind of rearing and everything.
Yeah, these hadrosaurs, some of them are quadrupedal, some of them are bipedal, and some of them are both. Some of them they'll kind of graze on all fours, but then they'll run on
That's
2
awesome.
legs. So
When you get
it
it,
sort of
when you get
switches
a bit of
between the
momentum.
2. Yeah.
Did you go to like the Natural History Museum or anything like that as part of it, or was it?
I tend to go there pretty regularly anyway. We're quite lucky being in Cambridge. Actually, we've got a dinosaur museum actually in our city. Yeah, so yeah, I've been there a few times
Very
just to
handy.
check it out.
Research item.
So,
Memory rifle.
your
Oh god,
research,
okay.
yeah.
He wasn't messing around.
Oh no,
Research
George does not mess about.
So that would be
Building. Oh no, building. And oh, sorry, back.
T-shirts.
Sorry, yeah, I'm gonna be terrible at this. I try building
Oh right, sorry.
upgrades and then
Yes.
that's an asset containment
Yes.
unit. There we go. I was so
Asset
close.
containment. Yeah, there you go. May as well be airborne. Look at the.
They are airborne.
Yeah. Okay.
There you
So-
go. And then once that's researched, then you complete that and he'll give you the next part of the mission.
Excellent.
How's your expedition coming? Honestly, you can send them out.
Oh
onto
yeah, I
another one
haven't
if you
sent
like.
them
Yeah.
yet. What should I send them on?
This game's all about kind of keeping all the
Yes.
box turning,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
always want to have
So there's
something.
never
You wanna be-
downtime.
Yeah, you've got to make sure you're always making the most of the time.
Oh, that's tempting. We'll have to do that eventually anyway, I reckon, because your man's gonna want a meat eater.
Let's see what he wants. Find out.
Should we build like a restaurant? Oh, look, there's people.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, there's people starting to populate the park now.
Yes.
That's because they've actually got they've got a couple of dinosaurs to look at now. So
Oh
you,
yeah.
so you can build some stuff to satisfy your guests. They're gonna get hungry. They're gonna get thirsty.
Premier gift shop.
They get more gifts.
What do you think?
I think they probably want something to eat, so let's point down
Okay.
fast food. They always join to the path, so if you just
Oh, they do?
they snap to the
Ah,
path.
perfect. Okay, let's do it. Yeah.
And you have to manage those as well. so
Yeah.
It's always something.
Things tend to happen. I'd prefer they didn't. So how about making sure you're
You've also got hotels which can increase the capacity of your park. And you've got you might have spotted there's a shelter in there as well,
Yes,
which is
just in case.
so if the dinosaur it's nice for them to have somewhere to suddenly flee to if it all goes wrong.
gosh.
Oh, and you've got a
Ooh,
little bit of light rain kicking in as
Yeah.
well.
Hey. So,
Now we get on to the fun stuff.
is this fun stuff?
Right. This next bit is
Ooh.
going to sound a
That's
little
it. Open
crazy,
the enclosure date.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so
but we are going to encourage
George is a
He's
bit of a
not messing
maverick, and
around.
he really wants
We'll
he really wants
Oh
stuff to happen.
my
So if you
God.
click on the gate,
You know what, George? I'd fair play.
yeah, I've got a lot of respect.
Yes. So
Oh
at this
my
point, I'd like to
goodness.
take back everything I just said about this
Yeah,
guy.
he's like, let's put our money where our mouth is. Let's just let a
So
dinosaur
now I
out.
see why we didn't go straight for the meat eaters.
Yeah, exactly. This would have been a bit risky otherwise.
Alright.
That said, the herbivores still present a fairly big threat.
Yeah, oh no,
still
absolutely.
pretty
When they're
big and
charging around.
Yeah,
like,
they'll just barrel through people.
like, what would you rather, one wolf or like a rhino? You know what I mean? Like, that's,
Yeah.
where's he going? Is he already out?
There
oh,
you go.
There he is. He's coming.
He's making a run for it. She's making a run for it.
Yeah, I
keep
should
getting it
say.
wrong.
No, I know.
Oh, she's.
Well, that didn't work out too well for them. That what was it? The safety measure?
Yeah.
I was thinking about it.
Nice to know any time to open the gate, let them out.
Off you go, mate.
There you
She
go.
heard we had a restaurant. That's what she's off to now.
Yes, that should be mission complete. And
Uh-oh.
now, I think in a minute we're going to actually control that.
Oh. Off you go.
Although, if you click on her now, you'll notice that her habitat's happiness has gone up to 100%.
Oh, she's having a
She's
great time.
loving being out here.
Oh,
The
stay.
guests, not so much.
No,
they're
off they go.
they're fleeing.
Oh, she's gonna get on the train.
Yeah,
She's like, I'm ready.
just like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Danger to guests. Yep, that sounds about right.
There we go, and that mission's
Ah.
complete now.
Okay, we have our runner.
Tag him and
Time to
bag
tag him and bag him.
I love this guy's approach.
He's like,
Just
alright,
like,
yep.
it works.
Okay, so that's the ACU, right?
Yep.
And then
So you can either pick the ACU helicopter,
Yeah.
and you can either set it the task and let the AI shoot it, or you can pilot the helicopter itself, which is where the real fun happens. So
Okay.
you can have a go at yourself today.
I'm gonna switch to the passes.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you can switch between mouse and keyboard and pad as you go on
We have
PC.
our hands full.
See, you've got a little marker at the top
Oh,
there, which is going to
right.
guide you.
Oh no!
That's the Struthiomimus,
That's the
but
other one.
if we, I think he wants us to trank the Edmontosaurus
Okay, well I
first,
guess
so
we'll
we'll
just leave
pick
her
that
out.
one.
And also that
She's
one's
not
tiny,
as big a bit,
so
yeah. No one really minds about that. No one would be that scared.
Also, she doesn't present as much of a target for me, which is...
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Oh, God, they're right up
Oh,
in
she's
the
going to hide in the
trees.
trees.
That's
Gonna
going to make
make-
things
make it
difficult.
If you descend with it, that's pretty fine. Yeah, they...
Okay.
Oh, no.
That's...
Oh,
Oh,
no.
here she comes.
Here she
Okay.
comes. You can still move the helicopter
Right,
a bit.
mate.
That's it. And you can zoom in the back again. You gotta
Got
time it
it,
right. They're in
yeah,
little
for wind
darts.
resistance. Is that right? No, I...
One really lovely thing we've got here is there's a physics system on the dinosaurs, so the more tranquilized they get, the floppier the motor responses on all their things. So if they're running, they'll get floppier and floppier and floppier, and then eventually they'll just go down. As
That's
you see
very
there.
cool.
Like
Oh,
a sack
man.
of potatoes.
I kind of wish I'd let her run around now just to see it.
It is very funny when they start running when they're half tranquilized. They kind of look a bit, a little bit worse for wear.
Actually, you know what? While it's out, I'm gonna set it the task of it to trank the other one.
Oh yeah, nice. That's a good idea. So
Waiting order.
basically helicopter.
Oh.
Oh no, that's your transport team. So you
Oh,
will need
they're
to use that
different,
in a
okay.
moment.
Right, so
They're the guys that pick up and move the
I need
dice.
to wait because they can only do one thing at a time, right?
Yep, you can sign it. You can sign it now though. So mid task, you can just give them another task, and they'll just
okay.
drop what they're doing.
Fantastic.
So if you find that, then the other one.
Oh, there. Oh, it's gone back in.
Oh.
That's good of it.
Sometimes they just decide that they'd rather
They're
have
like,
some
you know
water.
what?
They're
Yeah.
just like, oh, I'm fine with this.
I'll close the gate now then, shall I? Just to make sure. As long as I can get my thing.
And now we have to get our transport team out to put the dinosaur back in its enclosure.
Alright, guys. Transport team.
I really love this. You get to geek out on the ragdoll system as it picks up the
Oh,
dinosaur.
it's so adorable.
It is really cute when they're kind of any place where you want them to go, so back
yeah.
in the enclosure.
There
And
we
you
go.
get to see the
Acknowledging asset
great big
collection
transport
request.
helicopter comes along. And there he goes.
Like this giant dinosaur and just goes.
Oh, these guys are sort of popping over. What's that?
Oh, they have a look. Nah, not
They're like,
bothering me.
he's seen one dinosaur, he's
As
seen
if
them
they
all.
wouldn't be taking a selfie with that right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, they're still a bit scared of it.
Yeah.
They're still running away. You do get guests taking photographs with their phones as
you?
well. If they walk past a dinosaur that's doing
That's
something
cool.
interesting, they'll get out and start taking pictures. Obviously, the focus has been the dinosaurs. They're
Yeah.
live into the crowds as well.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, the wee feet.
There we go. Oh,
the
and he's
wee
gonna
tail
swing
and all.
around.
Wow, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
That's fun.
Oh,
You're right,
bless her.
mate.
Yeah,
It's just a bit snoozy.
it's fine. When you wake up, it will be a dream.
Yeah.
It'd be terrible if they woke up now. That's
I can
not
fly.
the time for it. But we're really happy because we designed the dinosaurs to be transported in this way, and we thought this is probably the safest way to do it. And
Yeah.
then the new Jurassic World trailer came out,
Yes.
Fallen Kingdom trailer, and they were doing exactly this
No
in the trailer. And
way.
we were like, good, we
Nailed
got it right.
it.
'Cause
Yeah.
we had dozens of other ways that we were going to do it, and we settled on this one.
What, like putting them on the back of a truck or
Oh,
something?
putting them in a huge box, putting them in a truck, and then we were just like, well, what do you do when you've got
That's true.
like
with,
an
with whales and
Apatosaurus or
stuff.
something?
Yeah.
Like, what do you,
Well, yeah.
it's just going to be too huge. So yeah, we went with
The
this in
harness,
the end.
yeah. Oh, and like, yeah, you would have deprived the world of that sort of ragdoll physics.
Yeah,
Had you not
it
done
will.
that.
Just gets punked down and they wake up and it's all never happened.
Oh.
I'd love to think what George's boss is.
Yeah, right? Just being like, what are you doing?
Yeah, so what are you doing? Why did you release the dinosaur?
I take one day off and
Yeah.
it's chaos. Here we go.
There we go.
He's pleased.
And your mission complete. So you've just earned yourself some reputation with the security guys.
Oh, excellent. They're going to invite me out to their, where they talk about, like, releasing dinosaurs in the
They
crowd.
have all these parties and
And just
inside
chatting.
of lion
Guys,
enclosures.
guys,
and
dare you to do this.
It's basically Jackass. It's every day.
All right. Well, I mean,
So yeah, I
Okay.
mean you can.
And that's always been
You
the challenge
can
of
get
the
you got through enough.
Jurassic Industrial
he's going to
points
give
now.
sass now.
So yes, so now you can take on more contracts to do more things. You can build more
Immense potential
enclosures.
for profit.
Oh,
and for
We haven't built a
violence.
ranger station yet, actually.
No,
which might be fun.
we should do that,
Because
yeah.
then you get to drive around in the 4x4.
Oh, do you?
Oh
Let's
yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
You can take photographs of the dinosaurs, and
Oh, no, we're doing
there's
that.
a whole little game there. So if you pop over to the operations,
Yeah.
and then got the
Ooh.
there you go. Top right,
Yes.
that's it. Find a nice spot for that.
Can you put it here?
Yeah.
Let's build a path.
We need to run a power substation out to that one as well.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Oh look, you can wonder about that. Just click a point where you want that path to go to.
Yeah, oh,
click
here.
and then click again. It's there in like
Oh,
seconds.
got you. Okay, fine. Alright. Nice. Oh yeah, because I've got the little fire symbol. So.
If you go to your... oh, actually, I think we're within the house.
Yeah, well, it did show I was within the big marker.
It could be that we don't have a powerful enough power station. So what you can do is if you pick a building that we're not using, like the HCU Centre,
Yeah.
just tap on that one, and if you go to the dot symbol at the top and deactivate,
Oh.
what we do is we just switch that off, and what that does is that frees up a bit of power for other buildings. So
Okay.
what you would do if you were playing a longer game is you would research and upgrade your
Do
power
more
station,
powers, yeah.
build more power stations, but we haven't got a lot of time, so we'll just
Okay.
turn something else off.
Awesome.
It means that if in the event of an emergency, you can just turn off all non-vital things. It's like people don't really need to get a burger. If the
Yeah,
dinosaurs
no,
are present. So you can switch that off and get on to it.
Oh.
Okay, so now you've got your, should have your little 4x4 parked up outside the ranger station.
There it is. Oh no, wait. Where is it?
Oh, I think it's in the shadow there, but if you click on the building itself, you'll be able to just click on Ranger Team 2.
Wait.
Oh, there we go. It's hiding in the shadows. And you can,
Obviously.
again, you can either get the AI to do the jobs for you, or you can drive yourself.
And the camera.
So the ranger's job is to medicate the dinosaurs when they're sick. It's to take photographs of the dinosaurs just for fun, and also to do the repairs as well if
Okay.
buildings start to break. No one wants to see humans.
No
one's
dinosaurs. No.
Go find yourself a dinosaur to
Dun,
photograph.
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, the music plays in your head all
Yeah,
the time,
it
doesn't it?
does. This is nice as well because it's really cool to see everything that you've done on a top-down view, like actually just be in amongst it.
Yeah, it's lovely. that
It
can
gives
get
you a
up
much
close.
more sense of scale too.
Yeah, particularly when you get the really big dinosaurs, it's lovely to be able to go right up to them and see them. You see that because you've done some security missions, you've attracted a lot of security
Yeah.
folks to your park.
Oh,
So
I
the,
see.
The makeup of the crowd is going to be focused on the kind of missions that you do,
Oh.
because you can attract more
It's
people.
all kind of military sort of.
Oh, just look that blue gate back there.
Or we can go in the enclosure.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, let's go in there. And,
That's right. We
and
run the park.
Let's drive around our dinosaurs. That's all.
There we go.
That should open. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Hopefully nothing will duck out through the door while it's open.
Will it close behind us?
But if they do, well, prepared, yeah, it'll close
Yes.
behind us. Oh, there you go, there's our Brontosaurus.
Oh yeah.
And you can take a photograph of that and
Yeah, you look like
just
that.
this grazing at the moment.
Oh yeah. 34.
That's it. And you can zoom in, you get a bit of money for this as
Yeah.
well. So there's this little, it's a little game within the game.
There
Did
we
you?
go.
Anticipating
There we go,
storm
yeah.
contact.
Oh, she was doing that half blink thing.
Oh.
You know, oh, it happens to me. Yeah. And
Do
were
they-
she to be
do they
sick, you
react
could,
to
you
our
could dance her
presence?
as well. Yeah, they do. They do. You can sort of blast the horn at them as well, which will scare them away. But sometimes the big ones, they're not that fussed by
Bothered,
you.
yeah, well,
but
they wouldn't be,
the
would
little
they?
ones, where you can, yeah, drive in the water. And obviously, the more dinosaurs you got on screen, and the more sociable
yeah.
they're being, the more interesting stuff you're going to get. You'll probably notice that these dinosaurs, if you check their stats at the moment, they're probably a bit lonely because the herbivores have a
Oh,
they
yeah,
have
they
a
have-
need to be around other ones. Oh, and
Yeah.
if you come out the Jeep mode, the AI is going to
It'll
take
just
over in a
take
second.
over.
It'll just
He's
take
like,
you
what
home.
am I doing here?
It's like, where did you leave me? Why have you done this?
Alright, it's a Land Rover, it'll be fine.
It's like, this is what they're built
Yeah.
for. It's an all-terrain vehicle. Yeah, you can see, yeah, there's her social
Oh.
need is really, really bad.
Oh.
So if it gets too
Oh.
bad, they'll just start headbutting fences and
Oh,
getting really
no.
upset. So you might want to get
That's
another
it.
special line. And you can name all the dinosaurs as well individually. And the buildings.
You
as well.
can?
Yeah, so you can have your very own dedicated buildings.
Alright. Should we do any more contracts?
So you can request more contracts as well. So if you have a bit of downtime, you can pop over to the control room.
Oh.
And in this first screen, you can go to the contracts on the right.
Oh.
And you can say request a new contract. And this will give you like a small mission just to kind of keep you going along. So that's it. So it's going to give you one just to increase your island ratings. You see that in a longer term game, that'll
Yes.
be all about
Hey,
building up your park. So that screen,
Hearing good things
pop
about
back to it.
Oh, sorry.
I'm in charge of the entertainment division here.
if you go to your island rating, you see you've got two main aspects. Are like you've got to make sure your dinosaurs are in a good state of repair. Also make sure you've got good variety and plenty of them, but also your facility rating. You've got to make sure that you're actually so you've got poor facilities at the moment.
What is that? Is that like?
So if you click on that, it should flip over and give you a bit more. So it's the kind of the two parts of the game. So you've got no shopping coverage, and people can't see the dinosaurs. Oh, we haven't built a viewing gallery anywhere.
Okay. We should probably
so
do
people
that.
actually can't get up. So
that would be in enclosures. Yeah.
Scroll down, you get viewing gallery.
Oh, there's a goat.
Yeah, the goat is gorgeous. You might find the other side of the Hammond Creation Lab might be a good spot.
Yeah.
And what you can do then is you can put feeders in front of that gallery. When it's built, it will have like a cone of influence, which will show you like where the guests can see. Again. No.
I see. Oh, good. And then you're
so you
right.
kind of tailor your enclosure. So you've got to kind of balance the need between people being able to see the dinosaurs and the dinosaurs need to. They want to be privacy as well. So they normally like a bit of forest to go off. But they're quite happy to come out in front of the guests.
Yeah. There we go.
And that's going to bring a lot more people to the park as well. Look, you can see the cherry picker just getting work done. Oh, there we go, and it's ready. Just in time.
Alright.
So that's what it's already putting up your iron rates. Yeah, you can see that big cone of influence there. That's where they can see.
Oh, they can see loads.
So as long as stuff's happening within that area, people are going to be very pleased. You can see your iron rates picking up already. And you can put down some shops for the guests.
Yes.
And,
who doesn't want to buy a t-shirt?
Exactly.
Maybe put it down here because you need to have it near where all the foot traffic is.
You can manage your shop digitally as well.
Can you?
If you want to get right down into the price of the burgers.
Seriously?
The amount of staff they have. Yeah, you can click on any shop and you can manage that as well to make sure your income flows there.
Alright, so let's see. Visitors. And
And that snaps onto the path.
Yes.
So if you just hover over the path, if you actually put the cursor over the path itself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. There you go.
Perfect.
Bam.
Nice. No power.
I think that one's going to be okay. Because it's close enough to one of the other substations.
Alright. 1.3, yeah. You could, I mean, I can...
You've got more fossils to get on the go, you've got more...
so much.
Send out more expeditions.
Yeah, this is the kind of thing I could lose, like, a lot of time doing.
Yes, absolutely. I've lost a few already.
Yeah, I bet.
Work, yeah.
Ooh. I think it wants us to make one of
course,
these
of
guys. Yes, please.
Yeah, I think that's going to get you enough. Yeah.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, that will definitely get you enough. I love this recipe.
So I guess we need an enclosure for that boy when he turns up.
Yes, we will. Yeah. I mean, you can you can release him in with the herbivores, but it's not advisable.
Yeah.
Things will go wrong.
Wait.
You just see.
So you can't build fences over water, right?
No. I don't think you can. Actually, I'm not sure. I know that you can build water under fences.
Yes. Oh,
Let's try it out. Let's try it out.
Okay. This
is when you build your fences, just make sure you leave plenty of space for the Hammond Creation Lab to go on the side. That's actually very cool.
Oh, right.
Sometimes you can build that first and then build the fence, but it's really up to you.
Okay. So if I start right here.
Yeah.
Steel fence going to be enough to... I love that it can curve as well.
So the steel fence is the only one you've got at the moment, but it should hold. Up for the Spinosaurus. Wouldn't want to put anything too big in.
So, am I curving? Yeah.
So yeah, you've got a little curve. Oh.
There is an optimum kind of level of. Oh, nope, wasn't one of. Oh no, yeah.
You should go through the trees.
Because it's a pretty big. Yeah. There you go.
Oh right, okay. So yeah, maybe you can just go through the shallow water and deeper.
Yeah, that's fine. There, what?
Oh, might have to. Oh, it stopped at the water. Might have to snip around the water.
Good point. Sure, it's not the
Oh,
most.
it's not that much more. Yeah, a little bit intolerant.
There you go. That's just how we do. And then put. No, wait. We don't. Do we need again?
One. We can do, but for now, we probably need a hammer creation lab so that we can actually release our dinosaur.
Operation.
On inclusion.
Oh, what is it? Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Another little.
That's easy. Okay.
That's the one. That's quite a big building. So probably want to pop it on
over here.
I think that right side. And you want to make sure that the forested area is facing into the enclosure, because otherwise you'll just release the dinosaur out of that. And it'll go wrong. You might need to clear a few trees.
Okay.
That's a big old building.
Yeah. We'll put some trees back on it.
Yeah, so that you can fill it all back in. That'll snap on some fence.
There we go. Perfect.
We might have to build another power station as well.
Yeah.
You can see a few places running up power now.
Okay.
It was that gift shop.
I know.
It's just they
like
leave all the
drinking
hair dryers
power.
on.
So that would be the small power station?
Yep.
Okay.
And you can just put that
anywhere. Put it, hide it over here?
Like, and that time you're just going to want to link that up to the existing pylons.
Okay.
Might be that it's just on.
Oh, it's on top of the building?
Yeah, you just sort of go around the side. There we go.
Alright. Sure, it's not pretty, but.
And that will need a path as well to start affecting. Means we should have this.
Yeah. So that automatically will provide power.
As long as everything's, it all goes into the same grid, which you can check from the map here as well. You can see where the grid.
Oh yeah.
So we've got all manner of extra UI and stuff that shows you how much power you're using, where you're using it, where you've got breakers. So that needs its path and its power. It's going to need a substation built.
There we go. Substation. Yeah.
That's it.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's it. And then you just make sure that the pylons then link up to the
right.
existing network. So you can put it on the substation. And then just kind of tap them along to the nearest pylon. Or just straight to the power station.
Just over here?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, pick one, and then there we go. Perfect. Done. And now when that substation finishes building, you should have all the power you need to release. Oh yeah, those are the possible sense. I think you've probably got your. Yeah, you've researched those ones, so you can now build your Stratosaurus.
Tell it to do that while we're at it. Oh no!
Oh no, you're actually short by 5%.
Just 5%.
Oh.
Let's send out an expedition team.
Did we have any more fossils? Was that the lot?
I think it might have. We'll double check, but let's send them on a specific.
And
these deplete, don't they?
They do deplete, yeah. So if you go there too many times, you'll eventually dig out fossils. I say, yeah, I think you've got
Ceratosaurus over here.
Ceratosaurus. Oh, you got some over there as well, yeah.
All right.
Oh,
there we go. And yeah, I don't think we had any here. Let's see. Boring herbivores.
But we still need to finish that enclosure though, because we need to make sure there's some water for them and some forest for them.
There we go.
Or they won't be too happy when they come out.
Alright.
See the wind's picking up.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, that's a lot of rain. I love these. It's just the ease that you can do this with is.
Yeah, we've tried to make this as simple as possible. Kind of brush everything down. Yeah.
And the trees were part of it.
Right.
And either side. Oh, I'm gonna block the gate with it. No, perfect.
Beat it down.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to do the live goat.
Of course.
Just have to.
Of course.
Should we do a viewing platform? Can we do that?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, purple.
Right, how much does that cost? 'Cause the one thing I'm worried about is that you'll spend all the money on the viewing platform.
Oh,
we
and
won't
then we'll
have
be
enough
able
for
to
Ceratosaurus, because I know that he's a
dinosaur,
little bit pricey.
Okay, let's wait. Let's wait then.
Can we see our goat? Pops up yet?
Yeah, I think he did. And he just wandered off. Enjoy your life. Where did he go?
Well, no, he's probably
Oh, there he is.
thinking...
There he is. There he is.
You can click on him and I think you get the dino. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, sorry.
Oh,
This information. Yeah.
he's just hanging out.
Yeah, you probably think this is the dream come true.
I know, look at all the space, you guys.
It's been great. We've got a nice fence to keep all the dinosaurs out.
Little does he know.
There are things that will be going on at the same time, so your feeders will get depleted, so you need to be sending out your rangers to fill that up.
Yeah. Oh, 1.5 though. Again, there.
You still put down little bits for your guests as well, and just kind of dress the park up a bit with the...
Should we upgrade anything?
Oh yeah, all the buildings can be upgraded. You need to research that at your research centre.
Yes.
So if you pop in here, you can
There,
go to
remember
your...
there was the T-shirt one.
Oh yes, yeah. You go to building upgrades, I think. Oh no, it's that one. Yeah, close shop. Yeah, perfect.
T-shirts, shoes, backpacks, and more.
Yeah, and more. Like,
But wait, there's more.
but wait, there's more.
Oh. Fingers crossed. Yes.
There we go. Just in the nick of time.
Yeah.
Come on, research as fast as you can. Gotta get that. I think we'll have time. It'll take just under a minute to get that amber.
Yeah.
How are our dinosaurs doing? Are they happy? Are they healthy?
That's a good question. I wonder. I hope. Oh, we didn't release that one that we.
Oh no, we didn't.
No, we did.
Oh, no.
We did. Yes. Where are you?
Oh, still. Oh, there you go.
no,
Social
yeah,
media's
yeah,
picked up now, so that's good. Yeah. So
Aw.
just being a bit happy. Got a friend now.
Although they're in vastly different areas. Oh no, where's the Edmontis?
If you go to the map view, sometimes that's the easiest way to find them.
Yeah.
You get this nice overhead view of
This
the
is
park.
nice. Yeah.
It's really good. And if you click on any part, I really like that you get this like yellow line. It can show you where any breaks are in your power grid
Oh, that's
and things
great,
like that. So
yeah.
this is just a nice way to. And if you click on something, it's going to take you straight to that object. So you've got this little thing that looks like a hadrosaur.
Yeah.
And that's going to take you straight down to Edmontosaurus.
This is so much easier, when you want to know something really quickly.
It's easy if they've suddenly run off into the bushes and I just need to find them now. Oh yeah, and you've got filters at the top. If that thing on the left-hand side can help you actually find individual assets as well. Hey, new viable genome. Let's get that Ceratosaurus quick.
Sweet.
Yeah, we got the t-shirts as well, but we've got
more importantly.
bigger fish. Right.
Alright.
They are Ceratosaurus.
Ooh, it is pricey.
Oh, there it is. It's worth every penny.
Yeah, absolutely.